Royal tensions are mounting according to expert Neil Sean, who claimed that Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice are seemingly struggling to remain cordial with senior figures of the royal family. Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice are reportedly at odds with Prince William, Charles, and Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge. Royal expert Neil Sean has claimed the latest royal rift stems from a disagreement over future royal roles. This follows previous reports that Charles plans to all but shut out Beatrice and Eugenie when he becomes king. The York daughters also apparently want their disgraced father Prince Andrew to return to public life in some form. Mr. Sean said, "There is a big story breaking in the royal family that has remained under the radar largely, and it's to do with Prince William, the Duchess of Cambridge, and William's father Prince Charles." According to very good sources, Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice are seemingly struggling to remain cordial with Prince William, Catherine, and Charles. It stems from the deal organized by William, the Queen, and Prince Charles to remove their father Prince Andrew from royal duties following his disgrace in recent years. They are a little too cozy with the Sussex duo to be trusted by senior royals. Both the York girls are married to very wealthy men, leave and get on with their lives, they are not as important as their father and mother, have led them to believe they are. The royal expert continued, the thawing between the two families has been difficult. Prince William and Charles are doing this for the benefit of the monarchy. They are reading the public mood, which is saying that Andrew should permanently retire from public life, but Andrew wants to make a return which he thinks could be achieved by his daughters carrying out charitable work. If the girls have unfortunately aligned with the Harkless, who have decided to become political runners in the USA, then there is no role for them to fulfill in the monarchy. If they cannot see what harm their father has done because they cannot separate their love for him from recognizing the magnitude of his bad deeds, then how can they be trusted royal members and not create additional tension? In May this year, it was reported that Prince Charles has reportedly shut down claims that Princess Beatrice and Eugenie could be rewarded with royal roles in the future. At the time, Daily Mail's editor-at-large, Richard Kay, said that the two York royals want a royal role, but it is unlikely to happen with Charles in charge. These two are as delusional as their father. What part of not needed or wanted do they not understand? Shame on Andrew for trying to use his daughters to worm his way back into public life. I fully support Charles and William in slimming down the royal family, it's long overdue. Hopefully, Charles and William will not lose any sleep over any resentment the Yorks might feel. Slimming down the monarchy is the way to go. If necessary, the duties need to be cut to fit the number of working royals, not the number of working royals increased. The Yorks, like the other royals, should be included in family events only. He explained, I don't think they will have a formal royal role at all. The Prince of Wales has made his plans for the future very clear, which is a slimmed-down royal family. Expanding it to include the York daughters to help the royal cause is unlikely to happen. They will feature from time to time. It does seem they want to have a royal role, but they do have full-time lives out of royal duty. Time to realize, girls, that your father is not wanted or respected by members of his own family, let alone the public. Move on with your own lives, you will be better thought of. Like mother, like daughter, money grabbers, and that's all they can see as being part of the monarchy. If they want to rock the apple cart, turf them out with their father. They certainly won't be missed. However, it is thought that Prince Charles' plans for a slimmed-down monarchy do not include even minor roles for the princesses. Mr. Sean added, according to that good source, it appears that William, Catherine, and Charles are on the naughty step with the princesses. Moving forward, that could be very tricky indeed because they have retained very close relations with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. If true, and they've taken their father's Andrew attitude, they will be at odds. It is not down to them to dictate how things should be. You don't see Princess Anne's two at odds with anyone. Their faux entitlement comes from their parents and everyone has seen how they have turned out. Andrew's daughters have married money and it seems they equate money with entitlement. They cannot in all honesty expect their father to be reinstated as a working royal given his behavior. Although he isn't legally guilty of anything, the harm he has done to the royal family can never be underestimated. As for their mother, heaven forbid she gets a more prominent role. As previously stated, Charles has for years declared his intention of a slimmed-down monarchy, and rightly so. Therefore the York sisters need to earn a living and pay their own way like the rest of us do. Perhaps they can sign deals with streaming giants to produce nothing like Meghan and Harry. I often wonder what a difference there would have been had the rules that apply today been changed before Charles was born. It would have meant that Charles would still be the heir, but Anne would rightfully be the spare, so to speak. Andrew would have been pushed down and have the same standing as his brother Edward, and none of these diabolical cobblers would be happening now. Anne is hard-working and fully committed to duty, and her mother, Andrew, has only ever been committed to himself, his standing, and how much money he can make on the QT. The York daughters also apparently want their disgraced father Prince Andrew to return to public life in some form. With respect, Charles, William and Kate are absolutely correct. Andrew, Harry, and Meghan are an embarrassment and should not return to public life. Andrew is the architect of his own downfall, and the decision by the heirs Charles William to remove the York family from all royal duties is entirely correct. Why would you include two people who obviously dislike their future king and queen into the RF inner circle? Once your actions cause people to distrust you, you can't expect to be included. If you can't play nice, you are banned from the sandbox. The York girls have never had a role, even though Andrew had been pushing for it for years. Why would they be given roles now when we all know that Charles has always intended to slim down the monarchy? He's hardly going to add people who weren't working royals before. They've both married rich blokes, and need to get on with it like Zara and Peter. Both these girls have made what appears to be good marriages, have their own families and careers, and they have done credit to the times they have been asked to step up to royal functions. If these attributes are being trumped by festering jealousies, encouraged by that woman and Harry no doubt, then they should expect that their roles will be diminished. They both have full-time jobs and should just keep quiet. I am getting sick of all these entitled nobodies thinking they have something special. They don't. Who are these two to make demands on William or Charles? They hail from extremely divisive, arrogant, entitled parents, and it seems they have definitely inherited their traits. They do not and historically have not offered anything of value to the RF. The Yorks should be first in line for the chop when Reconstruction starts, so we can keep and protect our monarchy. Remember the ugly sisters. One day William will be king and Meme will only ever be a failed actress on a cable show that married Dimari. Pick your side well, as there may be no way back if your choice is a bad one. Beatrice and Eugenie can do one then. They will be outcasts too then, along with their shady father. Slimmed down monarch seems like a great idea to me. Just Charles, Camilla, William and Kate, Sophie and Edward, Princess Anna, the dream team. It was very obvious at the Christmas Carol church service that Eugenie didn't greet William and Kate warmly. She's too busy rolling around in the mud with the Montecito. First, Andrew should not and must not return to royal duties. Second, Beatrice and Eugenie are not working royals, they have full-time jobs and are parents. Therefore they should not be given any royal duties. So Charles and William are right to slim down the monarchy. What do you think about this issue? Please subscribe and give me feedback.